Hi guys, so today I'm 34 weeks and 5 days pregnant. I'm getting so close and I'm getting so nervous, but yet I'm excited. I had my baby shower last weekend, and I posted a haul of what I got, and it was a nice shower. It turned out really good. There was just a few people that didn't show up that I invited, but I mean there was a lot of people there, and you literally got a lot of really nice things. This week I've been working on her room. I don't know if you can see in the background, but I washed and put her crib stuff back up. I've been washing her clothes, washing the stuff that I got at the baby shower, just putting stuff away. It's so much stuff. I feel like her room is crowded, but I'm, doing my best to make it a cozy little bedroom for her. I will be doing a nursery tour probably, and I say two weeks. There's still some little things that I want to do. I just got done putting some stickers on her wall. So yeah, what's been going on this week, except for the baby shower, of course. I have actually been sleeping a lot better, and I don't know what it is, but I used to like get up and go to the bathroom like all night long. I still do, but I'm not going as often as I was. But I still get up and go. But I used to go like every 2 hours, but now I'm getting more sleep. I'm not going that frequently anymore, so that's nice. What else? I've been getting cramps. They're like real low, kind of like period cramps, but they don't hurt, but they just kind of feel like my period's coming. So I don't know if what I'm feeling are the Braxton Hicks contractions. I know my stomach's not, any harder than what it normally is when I feel the cramps, but it's just, I've been getting cramps this week, so I don't know, maybe I'm having contractions, I don't know. Anything else? She moves a lot. I mean, she moves like all day long now. She'll have her moments where she's, still and I don't feel anything for about an hour. But she's usually always kicking and moving, and she has the hiccups a lot. I'm still craving popsicles like crazy. I love, love, love popsicles. Not so much fruit this week, but just popsicles. I just love popsicles and ice. I started chewing on ice this week, which is really bad for me because I don't have the best teeth. But just sucking and chewing on ice has been my thing this week. Monday I had my ultrasound. If you don't follow me, I get an NST and an ultrasound every Monday and Thursday, and everything looked good Monday. She passed the test. She was great. I got some pictures. I was having a really bad morning that day. My appointment was at 7 o'clock in the morning because I had to go to work, and I was just not enjoying waking up that early and being at the doctor's office. And then I got my ultrasound, and we caught her smiling. And it just made my whole day. And I posted on Facebook, and I think I put it on Instagram too. I put somebody's happy this morning. So it just kind of cheered me up when I saw her smiling. So yeah, it's my baby's first smile that I ever seen. These are the pictures that I got on Monday of her. That's her little smile. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, I cannot believe we caught her smiling. I wish it was a really good clear picture, but you can definitely tell she was smiling. So then I went in Thursday for the second ultrasound in NST, and I had a scare. I thought that I was going to be having a baby that day. I went in for the ultrasound, and what they do is they check for fluid, they check for, I hear the ice cream truck. They check for fluid, they check baby's heart rate, they measure my fibroids, they check for, she has to make one movement, like one big movement, and practice breathing. And what else do they check? There's a couple other things that they check, and what that tells whether she passes the test or not. And she did not pass because she was not practicing breathing. Her stomach was supposed to go up and down, which it always does in the ultrasounds, but it wasn't this time. And she wouldn't move. So I was in the ultrasound room for about 20 minutes, and the lady's like, you know, go to your side. So I went to one side. She's like, okay, go on to your other side. So I went to my other side, you know, laying on the table. She's pushing on my stomach. She's wiggling my belly. You know, she's poking at her, trying to get her to move, and she just would not budge. She would not do anything. So she told me that we have 30 minutes to get her to move, or to, you know, she has to do something. She, you know, move anything, a leg, a kick, just something. And after 30 minutes, she did not do nothing. So I'm like freaking out. I mean, I didn't think that anything was wrong with her because her heart was beating. Her heart was 141. And they told me that maybe she was just asleep. And they asked me if I felt any movement. I said no, I didn't feel anything, but I mean, it was so early in the morning. I just took a shower and I went to work, or not went to work, I took a shower and I went straight there. So I really didn't feel, you know, her moving or anything that day. And so she told me that she was going to go talk to the doctor. It's up to him what he wants to do. So I'm like, oh boy, I might be having a baby today. So the doctor came in and said, you know, she could just be sleeping. We're going to give you some juice and see if we can get her to wake up. So I went out, they gave me some juice, I went out to the waiting room, and then they called me for my NST. So then I went back and did my NST, and when you do the NST, they put these things on your belly that you can hear the baby's heart beating, and then every time you feel like a movement or a kick, you have to push a button. And so I did feel her move in the NST, so I was so happy. She did move, and not a lot though, but she did move a little bit. And after the NST, I was only in the NST room for about maybe 15 minutes, which was the fastest I've ever been in there. I'm usually in there for about an hour. But I think what they wanted to do was they wanted to give me another ultrasound right away, so they didn't really leave me in there for very long. So I went back and got another ultrasound, and again, she was not budging. And the lady's like, did you feel her, you know, when you were doing your NST? I said, yeah, I did feel a couple of movements. So she's poking at me and stuff. Excuse me. She's poking at my belly and stuff, and, you know, wiggling around. And we finally saw a stretch. Like, she literally stretched like she was waking up from a nap. It was so cute. It was so, so cute. Her little arms, she was just stretching. And even the ultrasound tech was like, oh, yep, she was sleeping. Look at that stretch. It was cute. I didn't know they do that in your belly. But, yeah, so she gave me a couple more pictures. And I have to say that these are probably my favorite ultrasound pictures, because you could see her, like, face to face to you. Most of them are side profiles, but this one you can actually see her face. And I think she looks like me. But anyway, after the ultrasound, she passed, and her little belly started moving up and down. She was doing her practice breathing, and so everything was fine. They ended up sending me home. So now I'm getting nervous because anytime that I go in there, I could be heading straight to the hospital. So this week I'm going to work on my hospital bag and try to get that ready, because who knows when, you know, I'm going to go into labor, so I need to have my hospital bag ready. These are the pictures. Oh, look at that face. This is my favorite. So yeah, I really think she has, my nose. My little baby cakes. But yeah, so I'm glad everything turned out good. And I have decided to skip ahead my pregnancy book that I'm reading and skip ahead to the labor and delivery part, so that way I kind of know what to expect during delivery and, you know, what's going on. So I have been reading the labor and delivery part of my book, even though I'm only, you know, at 34 weeks. I kind of skipped ahead. What else? I think that's pretty much it for this week. I can't wait for her to get here. I'm getting excited. I'm nervous about labor because I know it's gonna hurt. Everybody keeps telling me, but I just want her. I want her to be here. I just want to meet her already. Yeah, let me show you these pictures. I went to Walmart and got a like an old-fashioned vintage photo done, and I told them I wanted it to be like a maternity photo, and I think it turned out cute. There was a bunch of different poses, and I picked one pose that I liked because you know, as you know, my financial situation is not great. The whole package would have been like $180, and I just don't have that money right now. But they said that they would be back around November or December of this year. And so I'm going to take the baby with me, and we're going to go get a vintage picture taken together. And that, hopefully, I will be working full-time by then, which I'm pretty sure I should be. And I'll be able to get the huge package with the different poses. But I only got one pose this time. But this is what it looked like. I did post it on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you already seen it. But that's it. I like it. I thought it was really cute. So they gave me this one, and they gave me an 8x10 of this. And then they gave me two of these. It's all the same poses. And this. And this was $50 just for these little bit of pictures. The pictures are expensive, but you know, if I was working, I would have gotten the big package, but it's okay for now. You know, when I have her, I'm definitely going to get the big package so I can give the pictures out to family and friends or whoever wants them. But yeah, so I will see you guys in my next pregnancy vlog. Hopefully I'm still pregnant. I should be. I'm only 34 weeks, but you never know.